just woke up from my nap, but definitely gonna come on here. I haven't seen cooking all day. I know it's supposed to be a heat advisory today, so I definitely gonna come on here and check them out, make sure they're here. I was thinking about waiting until like 6 o'clock to come out here because it's supposed to be so hot, but I'm up, so here we are. Let me go check on my beans and my little cucumbers that's out here. Sheesh, it's hot in here. And let me set up my fan. Right. Okay, so I'm feeling look over. Jeez, my beans started to go out bad here. So these beans I got to my little stick. Looking at this. I'm walking some green. That ain't work. I don't know if these have been fertilized or not. I don't know if they are fertilized. But to make sure they are, Feeling doing this too. Honestly. All right. Then I have a few more lemon cucumbers down at the bottom that are starting to spiral up the top. So we definitely gonna be able to get us some lemon cucumbers this year, y'all. I'm excited about that. And I'm gonna go sit down because it is really hot out here. It's really hot out here. Woo, it's hot. Come on, y'all. Let's go inside. Well, it's a tad bit cool. It ain't too much cool, but it's a tad bit cool. Oh shoot! Dang. Sit on the bed. I just my charge. I was like, what am I sitting on? Okay. Get my little towel. Grab me a beverage and hang out with y'all, man. What y'all got going on? What y'all got going on, man? Whew. Blessings to you too, baby. I had me a cool little day. I swear every time I come out here, I feel like this plant is even closer to me than it was in the first place. Like it's trying to get as close to me as it possibly can, bro. It literally in my chair. You said what is I where am I from? I'm from the US. I'm from Texas. Ooh, a very hot state. Typically not known as the hottest state, but baby, today I beg to differ. It is burning up out here. Let me see what the temperature is right now. Let's look at it. 100 degrees. I said that. I claimed it. I claimed it a couple hours ago, man. Having a conversation with somebody a couple hours ago, as if I was out here. I was like, nah, man. No, it's hot, baby. Probably gonna have to move this down some, because otherwise my phone gonna overheat. But anywho, what y'all got going on? My basil is all in my chair, yo. Y'all can't really see it. It's right here. It's literally in my lap. And it's like, come we get to the camera. How's my baby boy? Hey, baby. What you got going on?
Just got home.
You just got home? How was school? It was good. That's cool. You have any tests yet? What's today? Thursday? No, they probably do that Fridays. If they don't give you a test. You had 2 tests? Which subject you had testing? In reading and history? Cool. How'd you? Okay. What is it, like a real test? You had to write some paragraphs. Okay, that's cool. A test on paper. Huh? Yay. Oh, that's cool. Cool. Are you coming over here this weekend? I meant to ask you that yesterday. Okay. Yeah, let me know. Don't wait until tomorrow and just pop up because then I'm gonna have to go back to I'm gonna make plans and I'll be gone. I don't want it to be a situation where you want to come over here and you don't tell me and I'm not here when you get here. Even if you decide to come over here and I'm not here, I'll come home. But it'll be a lot easier if you just let me know so I don't leave. And then, you know, I'm laughing at you. Aren't you trying to make me laugh? Well, you're a funny guy. You're making me laugh, James. You didn't know. Yeah, you're making me laugh. Oh, man. You said you have a very good jawline. Uh-huh. You have a good jawline regardless. Yes, it does look nice. Hey, Stanford, what's up? Yes, it looks very nice. Well, you just so happened to call me while I was on live. I'm not going to ignore you because I'm on live because you're very important to me. You say get off the live. Hey, okay, well, I'll pause it. What's up, Chili fam? Talking to my son, y'all. Huh? You finna go watch a baseball game with your dad? Y'all going to the game or y'all watching it on the TV? Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Hey, what's up? So have you made any new friends? I didn't mean son. I said so. I mean, you are my son. I could just say, son, have you made any new friends? That's not what I said. I said so. I just have a twisted tongue, so it sounded weird. Hello Kitty McDonald's toys where? Oh, I want one. You want a Happy Meal so I can get a Hello Kitty toy? Are you saying the cartoon Big City Green is having a hockey match? Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you're watching right now. Oh, sweet. Did you ask your dad if you're coming over here this weekend? I don't know. Do you want to come or not? It's up to you. I don't mind. I was gonna go out I'm gonna go out this weekend regardless. I guess I could go out during the week. Are you coming? Do you want to come? You want to come? All right. Okay. Yay! Mama is just tired. I just woke up from a nap and I'm still waking up. I woke up probably about 30 minutes ago. Well, so mother will be seeing you tomorrow then. Thank you for letting me know today so I don't be on my way out somewhere and you calling me saying you want to be on your way, okay? But you watching the television? Okay. All right. Well, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye bye. All right, bye. Bye. All right, what's up, y'all? Why would they send me this late? Oh, what y'all doing, man? Is that a little lizard or is that a leaf? I think that's a leaf. I was gonna say if it is, he over there saying like a mug, bro. I don't know, see no sad lizards. I like lizards to be happy. told you, you done made it all the way over here, yo. Can y'all see the cucumber right here? The pot is all the way down there. Hey, what's up, Hannah? The pot is all the way at the other end of the greenhouse, and it has made its way all the way, not only up next to me, because it's right here by my table, by my leg right here. It's right next to me, hanging on to the the strawberry plant pot. It was cool. I had me a good little day. I did. I got to get out the house a little bit and do some po girl shopping, and came back to the house, took a nap, and I ate before I left work, ate, cooked and ate, and then I left and came back. I had me a good little day. I've been chilling. It is po girl shopping because we stay in the clearance section, but I ain't tripping. I'm happy I was able to go and get me some clothes because I need it. Like my clothes is bad. I got clothes with holes in it and everything else. I definitely gotta get my closet together. I lost a bunch of my clothes when I was in Austin and when I ended up leaving my townhouse because my ex had absolutely lost his mind. So I'm rebuilding my entire closet. You said not as bad as yours. I feel you. But it's definitely been something that I have been wanting to do. I got to get some more shoes too. Really, just everything. I'm just slowly but for surely trying to get everything back, everything that I had going on in my closet back. But that's what I did. I went clearance sale shopping, and then I came home, took a nap, and came out here to see what was going on in the garden and to hang out with y'all, talk to my baby for a little bit. I understand that. Man, I do. I miss some of my little staple pieces in my closet though. But it's okay. Because even though it is sad, it's frustrating and it's sad because it's frustrating not to have things and not to be able to dress the way I want to when I actually do get the opportunity to go somewhere. But simultaneously, it is fun to rebuild my closet. I say that every time, but it is true. It's fun to rebuild my closet. I can't stand today. I actually bought things that were not pink, y'all. I bought a few things that weren't pink. I bought some purple. I got some baby blues, and I got some. I guess more like lavender, like lavenders, which I have like no lavender in my closet at all, except my Rugrat shorts. So I'm incorporating some colors that I haven't worn in a long time. So that is awesome. So yeah, I'm excited. And I'm not, even though I am shopping what is it, like clearance sale, clearance rack, I'm not thrifting, so everything was new, so that was cool. I would like to go thrifting though, I can't stand, but the thrift store, it is one over here. I never been there though, and I don't know what they got going on in there. The one that I like going to is far, like super far. Like you got to get on the freeway and then another freeway and then another freeway just to get over there. So I don't see me going there soon in my future at all right now. So right now we just go get what we got going on and be happy with it. So I am happy and content. I'm happy about that. What you do today? It was fun to ride my little electric scooter today too. I got to go a tad bit further than I usually do, and I was shocked that the charge stayed. I forgot how long the charge on that thing stayed because I haven't really been using it in such a long time because I was using my other one. But it's cool. I can't believe that it stayed charged. Like it barely took any charge for me to get there and back. Like that was shocking to me. But it was fun too. You know what I'm saying? It's also fun that I don't have to really worry about people driving crazy as much because I can get on the sidewalk if I want to, and I don't have to ride in the street. For the most part, I do stay out the street. Except certain parts in this neighborhood, I'll ride in the street because you know what I'm saying. Certain people have aggressive dogs, but besides that, you know what I'm saying. I'll go ahead and ride on the sidewalk. Then some of the sidewalks are messed up in this neighborhood too. Oh, baby, it is hot. It's 97 degrees now, y'all. It was 100 when I first came out here. It's cooling off, and that's a good thing. I see some baby jalapeno peppers coming in, and I see some blushing back there. Hey, I'm definitely in need because I ate some ramen last night, and I used some of my jalapeno, not my jalapeno, my cayenne. I used some of my cayenne pepper to add an extra kick of spice. I really do. I love my ramen to be as spicy as possible. So I do in fact add my cayenne peppers. It's so good. And I let it like boil and steam with the noodles. So good. I got a grocery shop though. I'm out of rice. I was sad about that this morning, but I went ahead and cooked it. And I also need to get some more ramen. Oh, it's some more pan sausage and eggs. I might as well do a full blown grocery shopping haul. I guess when I get paid, yo, I would have to give me some groceries. You never wore any makeup? I used to. Oh, hey, little lizard. Oh, I'm green and happy. I used to. I was well, I guess I technically still am a makeup artist, but I used to wear makeup on a daily basis to promote my cosmetic line. And I'm a retired model too. Girl, I don't wear makeup out here. I only got on my lashes. I don't wear makeup as much anymore. Even though sometimes I think about it. Okay, so this morning when I was getting ready and I put my lashes on, I was thinking about like carving out my eyebrows. But I don't know. I don't. I was thinking about getting concealer a few times. I got a coupon from Kohl's when I had to return something. And I don't know. I just didn't feel like, for one, they don't have the concealer that I like to use. And for two, I don't really use concealer very much anymore. My brows are not red because I feel like it would look weird for me to have red brows and blonde hair. So my brows are blonde. And I just kind of, I don't know. I really kind of just left that alone. I just carry on the way I carry on. Oh, that's cool. It rained. Oh, that's the beautiful thing. I love it when it rains. You have never done makeup? Ah, baby. I used to do a full beat face. I still have some videos up on here. Some makeup tutorials from when I used to do makeup like that and I was a makeup artist. I used to do my makeup literally every day. I have pictures on my Instagram of when I used to do like full photo shoots as promotion for my makeup brand. Yeah, I used to. Now I don't do it as much no more. I kind of, but I have talked about that a few times. When I moved back to the U.S. from Jamaica, I started back, but I just felt so weird, and I felt like it was just strange after my experience in Jamaica and experiencing what life can be like, and you know what I'm saying, going through times when we were literally like starving, hungry, and we literally didn't have anything to eat. It was kind of like a whole different, I don't know. I just had a whole different mindset. I started to not see makeup and fashion and beauty in the same way that I had for a long time. I actually went through a moment where even though it was part of my Nazarite pledge, but I wasn't wearing makeup. I started fasting from beauty, especially when I started prophesying. I did a full blown fast from beauty. The only day that I was able to even take a break from that was literally my birthday, but I was on a fast for a few months. And yeah, around that time and after that time, I stopped wearing makeup as much. And at this point in time, if I do my makeup, it's just gonna be my brows. I'm just gonna like color in my brows and carve them out, and I might do concealer down here and powder, and that's it. But I used to do full face, like especially like back when I was a model. Around the time me and my son's dad were together, when we would go out, I would have full eyeshadow with lashes, big mascara and eyeliner, and a full like you know what I'm saying, sculpting and all that. I did the whole 9 yards. I used to be in Mac almost every day. Well, I don't want to say every day, but for sure every week buying makeup. I used to have a full collection of different matte lipsticks and the lip glosses and all that. I used to love makeup. But at this point, I don't know if I just grew out of it or if life just, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. I might do one day, like I might do like a makeup. What is it, like a makeup tutorial or like what is it, like a makeup live stream? I've done one of those, but I think it's been years to be honest since I have done a full like a live stream where I was like getting ready and talking and chit chatting. I haven't done that in a while. One thing, I don't have my vanity anymore. I honestly don't even know what happened to it because I just came back after I think I moved out of my either it was after I came out of my townhouse or I came back after leaving the townhouse, or when I came, I think it was the townhouse, and it disappeared. I don't know if my mom threw it away or if she gave it away or she sold it. I don't know what happened to it. I didn't ask, so I guess it is what it is. I'm gonna have to get another one. Currently, I'm gonna have to wait until I have my own house because it's not gonna fit in my room, which is why I decided on, instead of getting a full vanity or trying to, I went ahead and just got like a little side table mirror. So I might have to use that and do my makeup, I guess, from the bed. So a chair won't fit in there. So that's the most that I would be able to do. But I haven't did makeup in a minute. I think I did it like a while ago, and that was just to pick me up because I've been sitting around here sad and depressed for months. But it's cool. Hey, Lisa, what in the world is you doing in there? I gotta get y'all some containers out here, bro. That ain't no house. That ain't no house, buddy. That's the trash bag. What you doing in there? Well, I guess if you're catching bugs, then it would make sense for you to go in the trash bag. That was in there. I hope you got them all. Yeah, no, Bobby. I'm talking to the little lizard. He just popped out of there. He popped up out of the bag. It scared me like, a little bit. Even though I knew it was 9 out of 10 a lizard, but still, I wasn't expecting him to be in the trash bag. Dang, ants. Mr. Lizard, eat the ants, dang you. Then crawled up on me and bit me. Dang it. Disgusting. I don't know where they at, but I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and pour some of this right here because I know I don't want them on me. Oh, I'm glad I saw a couple lizards. I was starting to get concerned. I didn't know where they was at, but I guess they hid when I first came out here. Either that or they just been chilling for the day. I know it's been hot for some months. It's August. For 6 months. For 6 months. For 3 years on and off. I think it might be 4, but I don't feel like looking back to specific dates. But I think it might be 4 years on and off. Even what is it? A thorn in my side for a long time. Yeah, 3 years. Ooh, my hand itch. I'm not about to wait no 3 years before I find somebody. Now I'm gonna drag my feet, but I ain't finna wait, baby. But it has been 6 months of blissfully. Well, I don't want to say blissfully, of being broken up. But he got on my nerves for the entirety of the 2 years. I don't want to say the entirety. For the whole year that we were getting to know each other, it was nice. It was cool. Then, you know what I'm saying, once we got into the dating stage, he was cool. Once we got into the married stage, he became a complete nightmare. It's like overnight. He became hell on earth. And from that perspective, that's what makes me drag my feet on whatever relationship I'm gonna end up in. It's probably gonna be a few years before I actually enter into a relationship, anyways. Just because after that, I definitely want to know somebody before I jump in a relationship with them. That was crazy. That was cray cray. I was not expecting it. Hey, little Lisa, what you got going on over there? Y'all was chilling. Y'all was trying to get from out of this heat. I suppose. I suppose that's what y'all were doing. But I'm definitely gonna try to take my time and drag my feet. I know that. Well, what y'all got going on here? Woo. You say you feel like you should be doing something, but you want to drink and relax. I understand that. At first, I was gonna go out, but I was like, nah, I'm gonna go and get me some clothes because even though I want to go out, it's like I don't want to go out and I don't even have anything to wear. So I decided to chill. which I'm glad I did. I feel like it was money well spent. Oh yeah, I remember you said that you was going to Harvest Fest. That sounds fun. You'll be able to trade. Are you gonna trade veggies and fruits with other people that grow different things? That sounds like so much fun. Woo! Are you going for the education? Oh, that sounds cool. What do they have? Gardening classes? Oh, okay. They have like instrumentals on preserving food and stuff like that. That sounds awesome, yo. I would love to go to something like that. Oh, gee. That sounds like so much fun. Oh man, I wish we had stuff like that going on out here, yo. I would love that. Wild ricing presentation. You say you bet there is. I should look for it. I could try. If there is one, it's probably going to be far out somewhere. And I don't have a car, so I won't be able to get to it. I have to wait until I get a car to start doing stuff like that. To be honest, I don't think it's going to be accessible. I'm not going to be able to get there. Yeah. Oh, that is cool. That's really cool. So, do they teach you how to do it, or is it just like you go in there and you use it? You use the equipment. Ooh, my hand itch. You just bring your food and schedule a time, and they have everything else. Oh, that's really cool. That's cool. I can feel that. I can't wait. I really feel you. I can't wait until I finally have my own little house and my own little space so I can go ahead and have all that. Because I definitely already have a shed that I haven't built, but obviously I haven't built it because it's not my property. And I'm pretty sure my mom will be kind of upset about me doing all that. So I'm just going to wait until I have my own house Oh, my hand is itching. Yes, Lord. Yes, please, Lord. Please, 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 please. Anywho, so I would like to have an area where I can do all my preserving, and because I definitely want to have like a freeze dryer, um, and I want to have a dehydrating machine, and I want to have all of my canning, you know what I'm saying, things. I know all of this means money, but I know with time you'll be able to, you know what I'm saying, everything takes time. That was one of my messages today too. It takes time, but I would like to have, you know what I'm saying, I already have the first piece, okay, the shed. So I know one day I am going to finally be able to probably hire someone to put that shed together. I can try myself, but I think I'm really gonna have to hire somebody to do that. Anyways, but I'll finally be able to have it together, and you know what I'm saying, in a backyard that will be mine, and start preserving all of my food. And I'm also going to use it to store things that I'm not using, because I would like to have a storage of, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is that I have that's extra. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. I guess that all depends on what kind of house I'm gonna be able to afford. If I'm able to, even though I guess it's gonna have to be a real house, because as far as I know, in Texas, you can't get land and put a tiny house or a trailer on there and live out of it. There has to be a main house. And with that being said, I might as well have an actual house where I'm living, and then have my stuff in the backyard. But yeah, that's how I see eventually getting to that place. Even though, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, it's just me. But at the same time, I am going to have space for my son, like his own room and etc., because I know he does visit me often. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to have all that going on. It's going to be exciting. I would like to have that, have my own, like, have my room with my little space, have my son's space, and have like my little pink everything everywhere. Have my all pink living room, my all pink kitchen, and I guess if I have a third room, I don't know if I'm even gonna need that. But if I have a third room, it's definitely probably gonna be a film room, like an office, and then my backyard obviously is gonna be full of my own garden, and my little sheet shed where I'm gonna have all my little canning tools and my little storage of the things, like my food and salsas and, you know what I'm saying, pasta and etc. I'm gonna have everything stored up and locked up in the back. You said pink everything. I love it. In the utility room with a furnace and hot water heater, but it works. I understand. That sounds cool. Now, no, out here we really don't. I don't want to say we don't have utility rooms, but for the most part, like Like the washer and dryer typically is in a garage. Like, even though I know some people do have it, but most people don't have a separate room for their washer and dryer. And then I know some people their washer and dryer is like in their kitchen. I guess it depends on the house. I don't know how that's gonna go. You say you over the house now? I could get that because right before I moved into my, well, I don't know. You say your house is so small. When I first was getting ready to purchase my trailer, I was so excited. I didn't know what to do with myself. I do have a job. Okay, how you doing? Anyways, and when I first got ready to purchase my trailer, I was so excited. And then once I actually moved in, I still was excited. But after staying there for a while, I kind of was over it a little bit because I was a little irritated about how cramped up my room was. For the most part, I wasn't even sleeping in my bed because my neighbor kept trying to break in my house. So I slept on my couch, what I'm saying, with my thing on me just in case he broke in the door while I was sleeping. And what I'm saying, I definitely don't want him going towards my son's room or messing with my son. So I decided sleeping on the couch was the best bet. I did not like the fact that I didn't like being in close proximity to other people. I didn't like the fact that I didn't have a fence. I didn't like the fact that, what I'm saying, they had cameras on the property and yet and still they ignored the fact that this man was literally constantly walking around my trailer and in my little area. I didn't like a lot about it. The like trailer itself, I absolutely loved it, but the restroom was so small and it started to become a little irritating. It was hard every time I wanted to take a bath, even though I fit in the tub. But once again, the tub was so small. And it was just like, it really was, it was frustrating. And I could not imagine if I still had the trailer right now, how my son would feel like, what I'm saying, having to use the restroom and taking a shower in that small tub. And he is like, at this point, taller than me and probably gonna keep getting, what I'm saying, he gonna keep getting taller. So he probably on the eventual side by this time next year would have been sick and tired of that trailer. And what I'm saying, even though I 9 out of 10 would have wanted to work on getting a house, but yeah, I'm thinking that, what I'm saying, we did that. It was fun. It was cool for that point in time. But I feel like in reality, I could have just took that money and rented a trailer for a couple months for us because that wasn't it. I really should have took that money and bought an actual house, but or like a double wide or something. But I also would have had to have the land to put it on. So I think I'm gonna definitely change my focus, regardless to if I get a house that is already on land or if I get a double wide or whatever it is I decide to do. It's definitely gonna be more on a larger scale than a trailer. And then even thinking about the price point, I would have ended up paying like 3 times the actual price of what that trailer was worth just so that I could get it with, what I'm saying? I just feel like that was that, I don't know. It's certain things that started to frustrate me about that trailer. I can't say. It was very frustrating. You know what I'm saying? I can't say. But I loved it when I got ready, when I first, what I'm saying, saw it. When me and my son first went and we saw the trailer and we walked around and we were both excited. Okay. We were both filled with absolute glee. But after a while, it's like, it was just too much. It just was. It was too much. It was a situation where it was stressful. It was irritating, even though my son did not express any uncomfort. I'm pretty sure it was very uncomforting for him for it to be a situation where he had to deal with, you know what I'm saying, some racist idiot constantly trying to break in our house. And you know what I'm saying, I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm mad that he was even in that position, and I'm mad that obviously I was in that position. I'm mad that it's a situation where we couldn't just have anything without people feeling some type of way about it, you know? But it is what it is. It definitely opened my eyes to what I'm going to do when I get my next house, okay? That and my experience from my townhouse opened my eyes a lot to what my next house is going to definitely be, an actual house on my actual property with a fence. It is what it is. I know everybody is not like that, but you know, it really was a bad experience. And you know, I always try to go out with that perspective that everybody is not racist, everybody is not mean. And I honestly, I know that there are some people that feel some type of way about people that look like me, but I assume that it would be a situation where they would just move, or they would like simply say that they, you know what I'm saying, maybe request that I didn't stay next to them or something like that. But actively, this man actively moving next to me because I was there first. He moved next door to me in the spot next to me that was empty. And then started trying to break in my house. Like I just could not fathom. Then I moved my trailer to a different trailer park, and he stalked me to find me over there. That's like, that was a whole different level of hate that I had never experienced. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sad that not only I had to experience it, but that my son had to experience it. Because I don't want my son to go around and, you know what I'm saying, seeing people a certain way. And like, he is just a child, and I don't even want to go into that. But you know what I'm saying? Anywho, I'm definitely going to try my best to take my time and pay attention to where I'm going to move and what kind of place I'm going to stay at next. And you know what I'm saying? We definitely gonna have us our own land, our own yard. I want it to be a situation where nobody is giving anybody the okay to come and harass and stalk me. I don't want it to be a situation where I am not allowed, or it's against the rules for me to protect myself. I don't want to be in a position to where somebody feels welcome, or as if it's going to be okay for them to walk that close, like technically to my property. I don't have time for that. So, you know, I definitely want a fence that is locked, you know, and due to the fact that I plan on having my garden all over my backyard, it's no need for anybody, you know what I'm saying, to be coming in my backyard. I have no need for any kind of gardening, like lawn care service, because I'm just simply, I may have grass in the front yard, but I see no need in having grass in the backyard too. That's nonsense. I cannot eat grass. We are literally allergic to grass. I don't even understand. Well, I do understand because I've looked up the history on it, but I feel like it's nonsense. I'm not growing something that I cannot eat, or that is not going to benefit me or anybody in my house, in my backyard. Yeah, and it's the truth. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Grass is just, and I watched a video on that the other day, and I already previously learned about it when I was staying off grid. And you know what I'm saying? They went into detail about how it was kind of silly. Like, grass really doesn't benefit anybody. It doesn't benefit us as humans. It doesn't benefit the bees. It doesn't benefit like literally nobody. There are no flowers, so it's not helping the wildlife. It's like, it's nonsense. It's no need for me to have grass in my backyard. So I'm not gonna have anybody coming in my backyard, cutting my grass or anything like that. So I'm gonna definitely have a lock on my backyard, and it's gonna be just food everywhere. Now I may have, you know what I'm saying, grass in the front yard just because I want it to look nice or whatever, which I feel like is the only reason we have grass in this country, is because it looks nice. And I don't mind. The front yard, fine. You know what I'm saying? I may have like flowers and etc. out there, but I'm not gonna stress myself out having anybody coming in my backyard and I don't know when they coming and all that kind of stuff. No, we don't have time for that. Well, no, I don't plan on having 3 acres. I don't even know if I want one. I want like half an acre because, baby, first of all, money. I don't even know if I would be able to afford 3 acres, especially out here. I know, like out here, everything is so expensive in Texas. I can understand that. I can understand that. I can't stand. I like the way it was in the desert. They didn't have grass per se, even though there is grass that naturally grows out there because that's what the cows are eating. But the people I was staying with, they grew a lawn so that they would be able to just have the feel of having a lawn. But it was just like, for the most part, it's sand. And when you go into the city out there, it's just like a lot of people, they have landscaping, but it's basically sand and they have like rocks and they have like the different cactuses in their front yard. And I actually love how it looks. I know out that way they are preserving water because there's a water shortage going on. But I also like the way it looks. And I like the fact that, it's a low maintenance. They don't have to call someone to mow their lawn. They don't have to stress about if it's too high or too low and etc. But hello little bee. They don't have to worry about certain things. And I like the way it looks. But at the same time, I would like to have like a little garden thing going on in the front yard of my house. I'm probably gonna have flowers though. I'll probably get into my rose bushing at that point, at that moment in time. Have me a rose bush and other little flowers. I guess flowers that I can drink in my tea. Have them in my front yard. Then I'll start my flower. I have flower seeds already. I already have some flower seeds, but I haven't actually started growing flowers per se because I don't, once again, I can't eat them. I have a few that I'm trying to grow, but they don't seem like they want to grow in this heat. So we'll see. That'll be a whole project on itself. Y'all definitely gonna have all the vlogs and live streams of me being in the front yard trying to figure out what plants we gonna grow. I don't know if I'm gonna grow them all from seed though, because that's probably gonna be a lot. I probably have to go to like a garden center and pick out what flowers I'm gonna get. And I'm gonna have to buy a book on flowers because I don't have any. I have books on, well, technically all plants are flowers, but I have books on like vegetables that you can eat. So I'll probably have to buy like a landscaping book or a book on flowers and etc. I haven't really actually got into that because I've been trying to get into growing food, but I don't mind expanding and learning more. I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. That'll be fun. But you know what I'm saying? When they come to my front yard, I'm probably gonna mow it myself to be honest. Give me one of them little cheap lawnmowers and have so many flowers that it's only gonna take me about 30 minutes to an hour to go ahead and mow up my little front yard and go on about my business, yo. Not finna stress about all that. I don't want to deal with all that. I guess I could simultaneously see if my son would like to get paid to mow the lawn. I don't know how he gonna feel about that, so I'm not gonna just put him up to it before it happens. So right now, I'm just gonna say that I'm gonna do it, and you know what I'm saying. We'll see when that time comes if he feel like doing it or not. Oh, give me some squash this year. Do you feel like it'd be nice? So give me some squash. Mm-hmm. Let me try. I understand. It's hot. It's hot. I know. I'm gonna wait until the weather go down. Y'all watching me talk to my squash plate. Y'all do everything from seed or just trial and error. I understand that. I can understand that because you know what I'm saying. It looked like, you know what I'm saying, the cucumber plants that I wanted to grow are starting to go ahead and grow for me. We happy about that. And the tomato plants look like they try to do their thing too. So we definitely happy about that. We're going to see how it goes. You said you've been through it with the mowers breaking and you mow y'all lawn sometimes. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I heard it's a good workout. You said it's not as good of a job as your man because he's particular. I feel that. I think I'll probably end up getting one of the ones that, what is it called? The non-gas mowers where you just roll it and it cut the grass. I don't know how good of a job it's going to do though because, but I feel like it's going to get the job done. And that's the big thing. You got your first big ripe tomato today. Yay. Congratulations. I don't know. Y'all have riders. I can believe it because you know what I'm saying. Y'all have 3 acres. That's definitely what they had going on when I was staying off grid. They have the you know what I'm saying the pushing lawnmowers. They had baby mowing the lawn is a whole bit. So they got 28. They got well I said had they got 20 acres. So when they get ready to mow the lawn, it's all day, yo. Baby, my friend was getting ready to mow that lawn. I know he was going to be out there for a few hours. And you know what I'm saying? You got to go up to the little gas thing, put some gas in the lawnmower, and you know what I'm saying? Do about half, fill it up with some more gas, and do the other half. It was a whole day of it. You said the Roomba type mowers, they're crazy. Y'all looked at them. I can understand that, but I completely understand for the amount of land that y'all have to have the kind that you gonna ride because like I said, it wasn't even, you know what I'm saying, he ain't even have to push and mow the lawn and you know what I'm saying, it still took a long time. So I can definitely understand not having but for the amount of land that I'm probably gonna end up having going on, I feel like that will be just fine. I could just go out there and mow up the little land, the little grass as much as possible. And like I said, I'm gonna try to fill it up with as many flowers as I can. And with landscaping, I feel like for the more part, it's gonna be landscaping more so than grass. And whatever little grass I have, I'm just gonna go through there and mow that real quick and be done with it. You say we would be fit? I already know. Mm-mm. That's a whole different. It's a whole different vibe when you got all that land. You know what I'm saying? Now, if I end up getting married to somebody that want to have a bunch of acres and all that, then my whole perspective is going to change. But as of yet, with it just being me and me being single, it's probably going to be a situation where I'm going to have me a little small little patch of land, enough for me to have my little garden so I could grow the things that I want to grow. And you know what I'm saying? Have me a little oasis, a little mini oasis going on. You said that's what I should go for next. The husband or the land? You said a man with a little land. You said number one priority for me. That's what I should be on. Baby, you never know. As soon as you said that, I saw a little bug. You said, where can I go to find a man? I'm not even sure where a man that would have all that going on would even hang out at except his house. So I don't think I will be able to just find him on everyday situation. I'll probably have to. Hey, don't tell it. Dang it, when I met my ex, it wasn't at no club or nothing like that. I met him, he was at work. I know they out there because that's literally like when I met the guy that I knew off grid. I met him while I was literally driving towards the city to move off grid myself. And he was at work. And I just so happened to stop at that gas station. And I stopped because the wind was blowing so hard that the stuff on the top of my truck was starting to fall off. And he saw me trying to put it back together. And you know what I'm saying? He said that he was in a, like, at first he was looking at me and he was laughing. And then once the customers cleared out, he came outside, like, you know what I'm saying, trying to help me. And he was like, where are you going? And I told him I'm about to go move off grid. And he fell out laughing. He was like, oh, really? I stay off grid. I was like, really? He said, yeah, we have a family compound. You want to see it? And that's literally how I met him. Seriously. And it's so funny because on my way out there, I kept on having dreams about meeting him. And it's wild because as many dreams as I had about him, I didn't realize that he was the person from my dreams until I actually saw his house. And it's like I was sitting across from him at the dining room table, and I was like, you the man from my dreams, yo. But I ain't say it out loud. I said it in my head because, you know, that's how people start thinking crazy, bro. But you know what I'm saying? That was wild. He was the man from my dreams. But what happened, he stayed too far away and my son missed me, so I moved back. He was sweet as pie though. I can't say. He was wonderful. You said so you knew your man was mine. You had dreams about him or the way y'all met? Yeah, he was sweet as pie, but he stayed so dang far. And my son just simply is not going to have it. Oh my goodness, that is wild. Baby, true story. I had dream after dream after dream after dream of this man. I kept on having dreams about him sitting in in his trailer at the dining room table by himself, over and over and over again, and then met him in real life. And I didn't realize it until I saw him sitting at the same dining room table across from me talking to me, and I was like, "Oh snap!" But yeah, I ain't meet him at no club. That ain't the type of man. That's the type of man you ain't finna meet him at no club. I wouldn't have met him at club. I wouldn't have met him at church. I wouldn't have met him at none of the places that people like usually think that you're gonna meet. I met him while he was at work, and he just so happened to be there. You said that's so cool, so let's brainstorm. I don't know. I think it's just gonna happen when it happens, yo. I don't want to rush it or force it. You said go read some books about gardening, a library. I don't know. I don't know. And even though I'm not looking for him specifically, but he don't hang out at libraries. He go and buy books, but he don't hang out at. He's not gonna just sit in the bookstore. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna let it come naturally. I think I'm gonna pray on it. And I know that that sounds crazy, but at the same time, I feel like if it's intended for me to meet somebody that already has land or a house or etc., then God is just gonna send that person to me. And the way my proof is the fact that I had dreams about that man before I even met him. So if it's intended for me to meet somebody that have that going on, I feel like God is going to literally, like, what did Major Payne say? He said if the army wanted me to have a wife, they gon', you know what I'm saying, go ahead and give me one. If God want me to have a husband, he gonna assign me a husband. And you know what I'm saying? He gonna send me dreams. And it's gonna be a situation where he's gonna be literally the man of my dreams. It's probably gonna be perfect. So I think I'm just gonna wait on that. In fact, I think that's what I should have did in the first place. You know what I'm saying? Before I met this last character. Because dang it, I can't say if he didn't stay so far away, we probably would have been married by now. But the fact that it was all the way out there, and every time I would talk about either my son visiting or us going to Houston to spend time with my son, he kind of didn't want to do it and he was standoffish about it. Then we had an age gap. He was way younger than me. So it was kind of a, you know what I'm saying, it's a situation where I need somebody that is out here, that stay out here, that's kind of close by so I'm not so far away from my son. You said think of lead, baby, and manifest man, but I'm gonna pray on it. I pray that God will send me the perfect person, whoever it is that He have for me. Otherwise, you know what I'm saying, regardless if I end up having to get my land myself or if God bless me with somebody that already got that going on, we gonna see what happens. It would be nice. It would be nice. And I don't want to say it's wishful thinking. You say you gonna think positive thoughts of a man with land for me, and it's gonna happen now. Thank you, sis. It will be nice. It would be nice for me to eventually meet somebody, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You never know. It might be a situation where I meet the man and he don't have land yet, and we supposed to build and buy some property together or something like that. Ain't no telling. It might be a situation where he, you know what I'm saying, don't even know exactly where he want to live or what he want to do, and I end up telling him about my dreams and aspirations, and then he want to do that. Ain't no telling how that's gonna happen. But I'm definitely gonna, like, I have it in my mind now. So what? That will be nice. We'll see. We'll see what God is gonna do. I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, moving like a gold nigga. I can't say. I feel like, you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say I'm too old for it, but you said, but listen, Linda. That would be nice. I can't say it would be nice to be able to be with somebody that have the same interests as me, because I do have a soft spot in my heart for homesteading, and you know what I'm saying, wanting to have land and wanting to have a huge garden and wanting to like do all that kind of stuff. I love I used to love the fact of staying kind of off grid. Well, we stayed off grid. Staying off grid because even though it sucked being away from stores and etc., it gave me the opportunity to experiment more. It was several times where I had a taste for certain fast food things, and I literally just had to use whatever we had in the kitchen and cook it. And I love that. I love experimenting in the kitchen, and I love cooking things from scratch. So I wouldn't mind. But at the same time, you know, I'm just gonna allow that to happen the way that it's gonna happen. It's probably gonna be natural. The same way, you know what I'm saying, that I met him. I wasn't deliberately going out there looking for someone. I really wasn't, I didn't have the mindset that I was about to meet somebody and end up married. I didn't think that I was gonna meet somebody and fall in love or etc. I just had it in my mind that I was moving off grid, and I met him out of nowhere. I believe you. You said because it's not accessible, I make a bad smash back burger. I believe you, yo. I was a pescatarian while I was out there, and I wanted some Chick-fil-A, and I figured out the recipe to the Chick-fil-A nuggets, and I made it with Some cod, baby. When I tell you they taste just like them dang Chick-fil-A nuggets, we saw them dang. We saw them cod nuggets up. They was so good. They was so good. Ooh, I learned how to make fried onion rings. And what else? I taught myself how to make all kind of stuff, staying off bread. I was dabbling with the pescatarian diet, and I started making like taco meat from what are they, from black beans, and that was good. And I learned how to do all kind of stuff. I learned how to make enchiladas and all kind of stuff. How many times did it take to get the biggest perfect? I'm confused. I understand. I learned how to make sushi too. Ooh, I would like to get back into making sushi. Making sushi can be so much fun. I used to love that. I used to have my little a little sushi roll set. I gotta get back into it. I love sushi too. Oh, the nuggets. Only one. It only took one time. All I had to do was to well, I say the first time they was alright, but they was good. I can't say they was banging. We saw them nuggets up the first time, but the second time they were even better. But it's not that hard. All you got to do is put, I think it's called MSG flour, and I believe it's one other ingredient, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. And the mix that together with the seasonings, and then it's a certain thing that you put to batter the fish with. Then you just drop it in there, shake it up, and drop them in the grease. It is so good. It takes you at least 2 times for a new food. Yeah, but I was watching somebody else do it on YouTube. I wonder if I think I took the video down because he used to be in my videos. But I used to have the video up. I used to have the video of my first time making what is it, Chick-fil-A nuggets out of cod. You say you do that too. That's how I got the recipe. By watching somebody else do it. I watched them do it a few times. When we went to the grocery store, I got all the ingredients that I needed and I made it. And I made it. Now I can't stunt. I had several hours to get it right before he got off work anyway. So while I was there, obviously I tested one out or a couple out first to make sure I had the recipe right. But oh, that was good. That was good. That was good. I love cooking though. That's one of my pure joys, and I really like trying new things. It like I don't know what it is about it. It's exciting to me. So cooking something that I never cooked before, and you know what I'm saying, I'll watch somebody else do the recipe. I may watch a few different people do the same, you know what I'm saying, so that I'll be able to perfect the recipe once I do it. And then you know what I'm saying, I try it out, and if at first you don't succeed, try again. But I feel like I've had at the same time so many years of completely effing up certain things that at this point, you know what I'm saying, it's not hard for me to go ahead and figure something out. At this point, what's up, Rocka? At this point, it's kind of yeah. But I definitely did, like, in order to not destroy, like, use all of the fish and mess up the recipe. I tried a few pieces first, and then once I made sure I got those right, I went ahead and did the rest. You said not a lot of humans try and try again, baby. You gotta try and try again. If that was the case, I would have never got what is it called? Fried pork chops. I would have never figured out how to cook fried pork chops because my first time making fried pork chops was a complete disaster. Like, it was like the biggest disaster ever. No, I have never fried bread. Not that I can think of. Now I do use breadcrumbs when I fry certain things. I use breadcrumbs like when I make Salisbury steak, when I make meatballs and gravy, or when I make like meatloaf. But I have never just ate fried bread. Okay, you can. I don't mind that. It's great with Thanksgiving dinner. I've tried, but I do like trying new things. It's fun. I just I definitely prefer to have my own kitchen because you know what I'm saying. My mama is kind of particular about her kitchen and the way I cook. I don't cook the exact way that she cooked because my dad is the one that taught me how to cook. So sometimes she get a little irritated about me in the kitchen. Uh, but when I'm in my own little space, I'm able to get into my zone and just do my thing, and it's a whole vibe. Because I can be a messy cook. I can't stay. I know I can, but I just do what I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Okay, but I love trying new things. I can't wait to try these ground cherries that I'm growing right now. Man, I can't wait. I finally got some on the vine. I'm shocked because I don't even have I feel like they haven't had the proper nutrients and I still have some, but I read I looked them up earlier today and found out that they're actually native to Texas, so they should actually blossom out here. But they're also a plant that comes back every year, which is awesome. So I hope I like it. Now, a lot of people say that they taste kind of like pineapples with a twist. So hopefully, once it, you know what I'm saying, they're ready, they're going to taste absolutely amazing. I'm going to have to keep my eyes on them though, because they're kind of in a spot where the birds might steal my fruit. And they're the one of those fruits that I have to wait. They're called ground cherries because you have to wait until they fall on the ground for them to be ready. And I hope the birds don't steal all my fruit. I only got like 5 fruit on the plant. I hope they save me at least one. I hope I get to try at least one. I know the birds is probably eyeing it right now. I should bring it in the greenhouse. But it's a plant that really like the sun, which is why I have it outside. So we gonna see. I guess we gonna see how that goes, y'all. But I was so excited. I can't wait to taste them and see this pineapple flavor. And then they're kind of like one of those plants that you have to be careful with because you can't eat it while it's you can't eat it until it's ready because if you eat it before it's ready, then you could get sick. So I'm excited to taste it and I'm nervous at the same time. Baby, they say if you try to eat a ground cherry before it's ready, it can cause body aches and all kind of stuff. So I'm trying to wait and be patient and let the plant run its course. Okay. And hopefully once I ooh, that's you canning the tomatoes. Cool. OMG, I am so silly. I have fried bread. I've made beignets. I'm tripping. And hush puppies. I don't know why they just completely like evaporated from my mind, but I did make hush puppies. Do you know what hush puppies are? It's something that it's a like a Cajun Creole type bread that is served with boiled seafood. And I made some of that while I was staying off grid. And I also taught myself how to make beignets while I was staying off grid. Man, we taught them beignets up, but they're basically donuts in a different shape with powdered sugar. I'm definitely gonna try this though. 6 cups of flour, baking soda, buttermilk, and sugar. Ooh, I'm gonna try it. It sounds good. Oh, it's gonna be sweet too. You do know hush puppies? Yeah, I've made hush puppies before, and I completely forgot about that. Sorry, I don't have my little cooking. I used to write down all the recipes that I learned when I was staying off grid. I had a little book with all the different recipes in it, and I don't have it anymore. You said make NDN tacos. Oh, you use the bread for tacos, like to put tacos in there. That might actually be good. So, what do you usually put in it? Like, what kind of tacos do you usually make with it? I like different kinds. I like fish tacos, and I like ground beef tacos, and I like sausage and egg tacos, bacon and egg tacos. I like egg tacos by themselves. I like so many different, and I like using the corn tortillas and the flour tortillas. Venison or beef. I like different kinds. I do. I like steak tacos too. The steak tacos are good. Brisket tacos. Oh, brisket tacos be hitting, yo. I had some brisket tacos out here. You don't like chicken tacos much. Honestly, I don't really like the chicken tacos that much either. I don't really mess with them that much. To be honest, I don't know why, but if I have the option, I'm going to prefer to have either shrimp, fish, or some kind of beef, regardless if it's brisket or steak or ground beef in the taco, than to have chicken. Now I will, because I have had some good chicken tacos, but I actually prefer, you know what I'm saying, other things over that source of protein. Yeah, send me some pics of it. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I don't know why I completely forgot that I have in fact made some kind of fried bread. I don't know why I didn't even think about that. Because beignets do count as fried bread, and hush puppies definitely count as fried bread too. I love me some hush puppies. I like to put hot sauce on my hush puppies. It is just so good. Oh, add like little bits of corn and onions and green bell peppers in there. Oh, it's so good. Hmm. I haven't made hush puppies in a long time. I gotta go grocery shopping, y'all. It's National Bacon Lovers Day. I didn't know that. I should have made some with some bacon in it today. Oh, that look good. Ew, that do look good. Oh, I can't stand that. Look like that go good with a po' boy. I think I'm gonna try a po' boy with it. Maybe a shrimp or a fish po' boy. Oh, y'all look at that. That look good. Oh, yes, I can see it now. 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 Follow it up with, you know what I'm saying? Put me a slice of fish in there and then put some shrimp on top of it and put, you know what I'm saying? My fresh ground lettuce, some of my lemon basil in there, some tomatoes. Ooh. Put some hot sauce and put some tartar sauce in that thing. Some pickles. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. Thank you. I'm probably gonna make that, you know what I'm saying? Probably next week though. My son let me know that he coming over here this weekend. So it'll probably be that's definitely gonna be something I'm gonna make for myself. I'll probably make that next week. That sounds good. Be making my own little po' boy bread. The recipe is over 200 years old. Sheesh. But the bread, it look good. I think baby. I think that'll taste good with a po' boy. You said make it for my son. I can try. I can. He said he was sue. Baby, no, he won't. My son is picky. He is slowly but for surely, like his taste buds are slowly getting better, but you know what I'm saying, and expanding. But he has always been a picky eater. He's been like that since he was a baby. Since he was by, you know what I'm saying, 1, 2 years old. What's the tip? But since he been young, it's always been, you know what I'm saying, a struggle. I used to have to go to McDonald's every day. Oh, oh, he gonna love the love. Oh, like he gonna love it. He might. You know what I'm saying? He might. Ain't no telling. But I know cause he don't mess with shrimp. I tried. We've been out a few times, and I get some fish or some shrimp, and he just will not touch it. He refused to eat any kind of fish and any kind of shrimp, but he will eat crawfish. Which, you know what I'm saying, he ate that because somebody else interested him into it. As many times as he's seen me eat crawfish, he always, no, I'm not, I don't want that, I don't want that, and run from the crawfish without, you know what I'm saying? It's a gas stove. Well, technically, I'm probably gonna use my little deep fryer. I have a little mini deep fryer that I use, and that's electric. But that's probably what I will use to fry them. I think that actually be perfect. Yeah, I have a deep fryer that I would actually more so use. But typically, when I fry my fish and stuff, I use my deep fryer. And chicken, when I make like chicken wings or when I fry fish or something like that, I use my little mini deep fryer. I love my little machines. I was using my little machines off grid. I had me a little air fryer. I had a rice cooker, and I had all kind of stuff out there. It definitely helps. It helps. It don't turn out right. Ooh wee. I wouldn't like that. But I always do testers, so we gonna see. We gonna see how it come out. I'm definitely gonna do a vlog of it when I try me making a po' boy with your recipe, yo. I will try it though. I think that's gonna be so good. I think that's definitely gonna be tasty. I think that's definitely gonna be tasty to go ahead and make me a po' boy with it. That'd be perfect. I would like to start. I need to start getting some groceries, Joe. It would be nice to make me some beignets one day for like breakfast or dessert or something. You say yes. I feel like that would be live. That would be so good. You said it's so crispy and so awesome. I think it'll be good. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and make me a little po' boy. I haven't had a po' boy in a minute. And typically when I get one, I order it, but everything, the price of everything is going up and starting to become so high. And at this point, I might as well, I can't make it, so I might as well make it. And ain't no telling, I might end up, you know what I'm saying? It might be a situation where I end up meeting somebody that is gonna want me to cook. I remember before I moved off grid, that's what I was doing. Like I like literally went for months where I would only cook I only cooked my food. I refused to order anything. I wasn't eating out. And then ended up moving off grid, and I understood why. I had to have like a refresher course on cooking because I was cooking literally every single day. And it's not that he couldn't cook, but for the most part, he worked nights and I worked mornings. So it was easier. Like I get off work and, you know what I'm saying, tend to the garden, go and check on the chickens, whatever I had to do with them. And then I go and start cooking, pour me some wine and start cooking. Baby, that's awesome. Oh, something bit me. Looked like an ant bite. Dang, ants. I'm sick of them. Oh, oh, that spreadshirt feels so good. What's up, Lillian? I don't know what that means. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to try that recipe out. I think that's gonna taste good. You said I made your day. I'm excited. I can't wait to try it. Low key. I can't wait. I can taste the po' boy now. I can't wait to make me a little po' boy. I'm gonna go ahead and give me a grocery list going. As myself or if I'm gonna order them. I don't know if I'm gonna go and get the groceries myself or if I'm gonna order them, but I'm definitely gonna give me a grocery list going and stock up on some groceries so I can have everything. Because there's several things on the list I don't have. I can't say I don't have any flour. I don't have any flour. I don't have any baking soda. I don't have any buttermilk. I don't know if I have sugar. I know I have powdered sugar, but I don't know if I have regular sugar. And I don't know if my mom had regular sugar. I think she was out of flour. The last time I checked, she was. Breezy Brown, what you mean? Don't talk to strangers. I don't know why when I read that I can hear my ex, hear my ex voice. Baby, I wonder if he thinking about me. Ain't no telling, baby. That's the voice I heard. I hear my first husband voice. That's funny. I need flour, sugar, buttermilk, salt, and baking soda. I know I have salt. That's the only thing on the list I have. You say you can't say that because you always listen to me. That sound like something. Yeah, baby, that sound like something my best friend would say. That sound like something my first husband would say. Don't talk to strangers, Star. I can't. And canola oil, baby, I definitely got to give me some. I don't have any canola oil either, so that's the only thing. The only thing I have on the list is salt. That's the only thing I got on the list, yo. Baby, I'm gonna definitely do some grocery shop. I gotta buy some more fish too, cause I'm running low on my fish. Like I had like a big, huge bag of fish that was, you know what I'm saying, it was doing good. I gotta buy some more. I gotta get some more fish, and I gotta get some more pan sausage. I need some more eggs. I might as well get some more milk because I know it's gonna eventually go bad. I need some. I have no buttermilk at all in any shape, form, or fashion. I gotta get everything. Oh man, I am. I am. I gotta get paid first. I didn't already went po girl shopping today. Get a can of Pillsbury Doughboy and fry it. Okay. I think I'd rather have the ingredients, even though that could be cool too. But I'd rather have the ingredients because then, you know what I'm saying. I can use that to make not only the bread that you're talking to me about. I can make that and make me some po' boys. I can eventually make me some beignets. I also would like to make some I also need flour for my like my flour bag that I use when I make chicken wings. Cause I like to make my own wings too. Every now and again, I like to make me my hot lemon pepper wings at home. So good. I like to do that too. So I would like to have, and then I'll be able to save money instead of eating out every day. Even though I do enjoy eating out every now and again, but when I do get money, regardless if it's from my paycheck or if somebody decides to bless your girl with some money, I'll be able to use it towards regardless buying clothes, which we already know. I already got that out the way. I need some clothes. I need shoes. I need like literally everything. I have to repurchase everything all over again. So it definitely would help for me to be cooking instead of buying food every day. So which is what I've been doing. I've been cooking more instead of buying food every day. And you know, it also helps that I stop smoking cigarettes because I don't have to go to the store and buy cigarettes every day. You can't eat dairy anymore. Oh man, that's not fun. Now I always had problems with dairy, but typically I found a way around that because I only drink almond milk. I don't drink cow milk anymore because it always makes me feel sick. You roll your own cigarettes. I feel you. I feel you. Now I think I could, but I don't know. I guess if I get a taste for tobacco, I will. I know how. You don't drink milk, period. You don't even like almond milk or soy milk. Oh, you do? Yeah, I like almond milk and I like soy milk too, but typically I can't find soy milk anymore. I used to love soy milk, but I can't find it in the grocery stores anymore. So I just drink almond milk. You bought an electric roller, but it's messy. You said none of it. Dang. I never used an electric roller. Now I used to have a tobacco roller, and I know how to roll a cigarette. I know how to roll a cigarette. I can roll a cigarette easy. I don't know. It's kind of like, and I guess if I ever get like a taste for tobacco specifically, I will. But I don't even have the stuff to roll one. I would have to buy me some tobacco and all that. You enjoy your smokes and it's nice. I feel you. I know how. That's something my second husband used to do. My second husband used to roll his own cigarettes, and then he had a little pipe that he would put tobacco in and smoke his tobacco out of. You said it's like $6. Oh, that's not expensive at all. That's way cheaper than I expected it to be. You talk about like the tubes that come in the hemp wrappers. You know what I'm talking about, the hemp wrappers, how they have the little tube on the center of it. You have to have a tube like that to roll up the cigarettes with it. For the handheld one. The electric one you got on Amazon for $75. I was finna say an electric. I thought you was talking about the electric one. I was like, what? $6? I was just finna say that. The one that you can roll, you know what I'm saying? The one that you use to roll, you can that's $6. I know that one. I used to have one of them. But I know how to roll a cigarette. I don't have a problem rolling a cigarette. You said it's worth every penny, baby. I might have to try it out, but I can't afford it right now. I can't say. But once I can, I might have to try it out. Once I'm all the way Gucci, that'll be like a splurge right there. Use the handheld when power goes out. I can understand that. Or when a battery dies or something like that. You can't roll them. I can. I know how to roll cigarettes because you have. Oh, okay. I know how to roll cigarettes because my first husband used to have me rolling up his cigarettes all the time, every day. That was literally my job. He just wanted me to sit there, look pretty, and roll up his cigarettes. I was gonna keep that to myself, but it's the truth. And because of that, long nails, short nails, no nails, I know how to roll a cigarette. Baby, it was like boot camp. If it wasn't right, store, take that down and try again. You said fun memories. He'd be like, nah, so you gonna have to redo that. Let me show you how to fix it. But yeah, I can understand though, because as I'm getting older, I am starting to get arthritis in my hands, probably from popping my knuckles so much. So the roller do come in handy. But for the most part, I can do it by hand easy. You said skills, girls. Baby. Yeah. You say you learn many things from your man in those ways. I can understand. I can't stand up into. She came on here saying something that he would say, and then you start talking about this. Got me thinking about you. Anywho, you said Northern Minnesota comedy show. Baby. Okay. But yeah, I can. But I don't know. I haven't really had a taste for it. I think the thing that I love the most, the taste that I be like wanting out of a cigarette is the taste of the. Oh, hey, little baby Lizzie, you look like you fresh out the egg now. It's a little bitty thing. It's shorter than my nail. Yeah, you do be making me like you be cracking me up on here. But dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Mm. Oh, I know what I was. Okay, I remember now. Thank you, Holy Spirit. The taste that I like is like the ice flavor. I don't. What is it? The menthol flavor. That's what I kind of like. I guess because I smoke menthol cigarettes. You said very cool, itty bitty. Yes, it is so cute. It is like the cutest little thing. Like it's literally barely big, like bigger than a leaf. It's not if it's tail. If we take the tail off of it, it's smaller than a baby leaf on my cayenne pepper plant. It is just too cute, and it's sitting up here looking at me too. Yeah, thank you, David. Yeah, I like the menthol flavor. Newports, yes, those are the cigarettes that I first started smoking. But you like the camel? I like them too. The camel crushes are good. But I was smoking crowns before I stopped smoking cigarettes altogether. They have a stronger menthol flavor to me than Newports. But I like the camel crushes. Hello, Mr. B. I like the camel crushes too. Thank you. But that's what I really be looking for. You said they harsh, the crowns. They tough. Uh, they call it crown cigarettes. And they have a like it's a really strong, like it's a strong menthol that they flavor that they have in them. And that's really what I be looking for when I want to smoke. But I can't say, if it was a situation where I just had to have that tobacco flavor, I would know how to roll a cigarette. But I think I'm past that. I think I'll be all right. OMG, it is just so gosh darn cute. I'm gonna try to get a picture of it. It's just the cutest little thing. A little baby. Oh, you never smoke crowns? You said now you have to look them up. I don't know if they are everywhere because I've seen some as I've traveled. I haven't really seen them everywhere. I know that they have them like in Louisiana. I've seen them, but it's only certain stores. Even when I was in San Antonio and Austin, I could only find them in certain stores. For the most part, in Austin, I had to switch from crowns to cools because I could barely find the crowns. You said more power to you. I could only find the crowns on the certain at certain gas stations or sides of town in Austin. So and out here too, even in Houston, it's some stores that just simply don't carry them. And they, you know what I'm saying, you go in there and say the name, they don't even know what you're talking about. But now I ain't gotta worry about that no more because I'm sitting up here baking. Gonna open, crack my other beer open. Oh, You said they ain't cool. Yo, because I couldn't find no crowns. That's what I was smoking. Because the Newports, I can't say they was just entirely too expensive. I just could not do it. I couldn't. It was times where I was barely able to afford the move this thing. See if I can feel it from right here. It was times when I could barely afford the to get the cools. You're like, okay, you tried vaping. I like it. Now I need to get a vape pen, proper vape pen once I can afford one. Even though my ex accidentally left his vape pen in my purse, so I have his, but simultaneously I want a pink one. And the one that he left with me is black. And then on top of that, it's something wrong. It's something wrong with the atomizer, or the it might need a new coil or something like that. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. Oh, nah, I don't like them. I can't sleep. I don't like them. I feel like they be too much. It's too much. I like the if I'm gonna mess with that, I want to be able to taste whatever it is I got going on. I don't want it to be a situation where it's gonna be a surprise or something like that. You said the coils. That's probably what's wrong with it. But the vape stores over here, I don't know if they even have the coils that I need for this dang vape pen. And I for sure don't feel like riding on my electric scooter all the way to the dang vape store. I could try. I feel like that's gonna be a full blown adventure. That's farther than the store I went to today. I don't know about that. You said that's why you don't like vape pens. I feel you. I would literally have to go all the way to the other side of town just to find the part that I need for his vape pen to get it back going. But I might. You said it's too many moving parts. You said just smoke it. It is a lot of points that you have, but I'm gonna try to get it fixed. I bought some vape juice. I literally went out and bought some vape juice for that vape pen, and then once I put the vape juice in there, it wasn't trying to work no more. It was working for me when I was in Austin, and then I got back here, bought some. I left it alone for a while because I was smoking cigarettes. Bought some, and then I didn't have vape juice for it. I finally bought some vape juice, and now it's said that something is wrong with the atomizer, which usually means it needs a new coil. I'm not exactly sure what kind of coil is going to fit in there to help it to work. So I guess I'm gonna have to see about that. I'm gonna have to go somewhere and see. I'm gonna have to go to one of the big vape stores though, because the one on my side of town, they don't really like have that much stuff. They barely be having a lot of different varieties of vape juice. So I'll see. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna put forth effort. But I really rather have another one. I want a pink one. Something told me when I bought him that dang vape pen that I should have got the one I wanted and just let him use it. But you know what I'm saying? I thought we was in love and we was gonna be together forever. Boy, was I wrong. You said it's so beautiful. I believe you. Well, you showed me pictures. I know it is. Okay. I've been to a lot of beautiful places, man. I haven't been out there yet. One day, oh, I can't wait for my little jalapeno to turn red. You said it happens, yeah. But I can't wait until I'm living like it. It's my house. That's gonna make me so happy, filled with delight. Uh, I do miss sitting in that little trailer off grid and sitting in the little rocking chair at the end and looking out the big window and seeing like all the hills and the mountains and all that. I used to love that, especially during winter when it was snow outside. Oh, it was so pretty. It was so pretty. It really was. I feel like I should have took more pictures. You said I'm gonna find a man with lead. We'll see. I don't know. I'm kind of scared to marry somebody with land or to get with somebody with land because I don't want it to be a situation where he turned into my worst nightmare. And I don't want to be in a position to where I'm literally running away from my life again. I don't want to have to deal with that. I don't want somebody that's going to be like peaceful and wonderful at first and then turn into a nightmare, yo. You say you're invested now and you trying to brainstorm. I don't want it to be a situation where he's Prince Charming and then out of nowhere he turns into my worst nightmare. And some men will do that. Understood. You said have faith in men and yourself. I'm trying. I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna jump, hop, and skip away from losing faith in all men. And it drove me up, baby. But I have had some good experiences. Every man that I met was not a nightmare, but I have had, you know what I'm saying? This last man here was such a nightmare that he has kind of like got me a little nervous when it comes to men because he was just like Freddy Krueger, literally. It was times where I felt like I was married to the devil himself. I can't say. And I try my best not to get into being all sad and whatnot, but it was times where he was literally my worst nightmare, and I don't want to have to deal with that again. Woo! That basil back there got so big out of nowhere, and another one is growing on the side over here. They starting to take over my little tomato plant a little bit, but hopefully, I know it's gonna happen eventually. Though I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer or anything like that. I know eventually I am gonna meet someone, but We'll see. Ooh. baby. I'm sitting up here looking at my little court. It is so hard trying to buy. It's trying to figure out. I gotta keep on taking stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta stay within my budget. Because I definitely want to be able to get some groceries. I need some nutrients for my plants. My plants need some nutrients. Mm. Oh, what's up, y'all? What y'all got going on? Oh, gee, that is a big old lizard, yo. Hey y'all, my bad. I don't know why I have not seen any of these comments. You said you'll manifest it for me. Number one priority, a man will land. Singing out peace, love, and music and garden and a bed. Thank you, Jay. I'm all right. I hope you feeling okay. Hey, what's up, Lynn? I don't know why YouTube haven't been showing me the comments. I just been out here. I'm sitting up here looking at the lizards. And to be honest, and what they got going on. Being nosy. What y'all got going? What y'all doing? I'm fine. How you doing? What you got going on, yo? How is your Thursday treating you? You from Italy? Oh, that's cool. I'm from the US. I'm in Texas. No, I'm not married. I don't have a WhatsApp. Lord, put my little light on. Oh, dang it. I wasn't trying to end it. I was just wanted it to not be in my face. I guess I have to wait for them to ask me again. Woo! Laying on something in my hair. Lights coming on. Hey. Oh, y'all know what I'm thinking? I think I should move that like in the center of the greenhouse so it can be kind of like a little flamingo chandelier. That would be so cute. Either that or buy another one because y'all ain't gonna be able to see it then if I move it over here. But I think that would be cute to have a flamingo chandelier in the center of the greenhouse. That would be so cute. And it's not heavy, so it's not like gonna weigh down on it. I think I may be doing that. Think about doing it right now. It's just to see how it's gonna look. Let's see. Other shoe at. Hold on. Oh, oh yeah, that's so pretty. Hey, I got a little chandelier now. And it's so cute. It's one of the best ideas I had today. Now let me raise this up so y'all can see the lights. Okay, cool. That's so pretty though. I like that. I'm so so sad this like don't work no more. I don't know what happened to her. She just completely without her. Oh, I guess I didn't have it in the on setting. Well, dang. Like you can let something out and let it down. No, it has to be raised up. But it wasn't on. Well, dang it. I wish I would have do that. I should have did that in the first place. That is just so cute. Oh, what in the world? Is that a cat? Probably was a cat because the dog started barking as soon as I said that. It's not a dang cat that just jumped on top of the dang house, bro.
I done refreshed all the Wi-Fi tripping and what.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to come out here and empty out my cans tomorrow. I don't feel like doing it today. Oh, oh, hey, little frog, how you doing? Oh, you are just so cute. Hey. This man crazy.
Hey, what's up?
What you got going on? baby, that's the end of my drink. I'm about to dip and go on in the house. Outside. Oh, all right, come on.
Entering pairing mode. Entering pairing mode. To obtain distribution network information and wait for Wi-Fi connection. Wi-Fi connection successful. Waiting for device registration. Device registration successful.
All right, y'all. Let me close the Let me close the door back. Let me close the greenhouse. You said it's raining. Oh, sis, try to stay dry. All right, y'all. I love you guys to bits and pieces. I'm finna head off to bed because I am absolutely and utterly exhausted. I did want to stick it out with y'all so I could enjoy the ambience of finally having the light bulb go off in my head and me realizing that I actually already have a chandelier in my greenhouse. I just didn't have it in the right place. And it's actually a flamingo chandelier. I just feel so slow. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys to bits and pieces. Deuces. See you tomorrow.